Hey, Georgia Movie Academy folks, I wanted to send you your weekly film tip, and this one is all about lighting. So the more light you have on your subject, the better your camera will perform. If you notice that your image just doesn't look that great, that it's grainy and it's hard to see, you probably need a little bit more light. So right now, my camera has 21 steps of gain on it to get this image right here to look bright enough. So we're going to add some light and see if we can help our camera not work as hard, which will then give us a better image. So the first thing I do, the main light I use, we have 3 different ones. You can use 1, you can use 2, or you can use all 3 depending on what you're filming. But my main light for these kind of videos is a key light, and it's gonna be right in front of me. And so the name of that position of light is a key light. It can be a lamp. It could be a window that you're facing. So we can get real creative with that. But here's what a key light looks when we turn it on our subject. So just for reference, this is about a fingertips length away from me, and it's only turned to 5%. And so that's the nice thing about these little LED panels. 1, they take a battery, so we don't have to plug it in. 2, we can dial in the intensity, and because they're small, we can kind of stick them wherever we need them. So this is the key light right here, and it lights up your subject so your camera doesn't have to work as hard to brighten it up. So we went from 21 steps of gain to now just 12 steps of gain, so the camera doesn't have to work as hard. So the second kind of light that we use is a fill light. So here's what a fill light looks like. We're going to turn off the key so you can see exactly what the fill does, and then we'll look at them both together. So this is the fill light. You can see it's filling the side of my face with light, and I still have a lot of shadow over here. So this could be a really cool look if you wanted to do some kind of dramatic scene. It's a very dramatic lighting with lots of contrast on either side of my face. So let's turn on that key light and the fill light together to see what we get. So this is both lights. We have the key light right in front of me, filling in all the shadow, lighting me as the subject. We have the fill light on the side, just kind of taking away some of the shadows on the side of my face. And now our camera went from 21 steps of gain to now we're at 9 steps of gain because of the light that we're providing the camera. So it doesn't have to work as hard. So I said I use a 3 light system. And so we have a key light, we have a fill light, and then we have a backlight. And that backlight is going to illuminate right here on my shoulder and separate me from the background. So let's turn off our key and our fill and see exactly what that backlight is doing. So here's that backlight. It's throwing light on my shoulder, kind of across the side of my face from the kind of angles that I'm working with. Let's take our backlight, our key light, and our fill light and turn them all on and see how we light our subject. So this is all 3 lights on. The fill over here taking care of a little bit of the shadow on my face. The backlight up behind me coming down, separating me from the background, and then our main key light, which lights up my face. 3 lights, key, fill, and backlight. You can use 1, you can use 2, or you can use all 3 as a technique. So play around with that as you're beginning to capture your images and your video to use in your submissions.